I had a script for this video made over a year ago when I was supposed to make this, but I trashed it, thinking the subject wasn't a big deal. However, recently, while doom scrolling on social media with my stage 4 brain rot, again I found some memes pertaining to Valentine's Day. Ones about, being alone, undesired, worthless. Whether or not the viewer relates to the messaging of these memes, there always seems to be some big expectation about this holiday. An idea that if you are without a special Valentine, you're a loser who's missing out. Yet I beg to differ. Maybe you can relate this to that one time where you were invited to a party by friends who hyped it up like it was going to be some sort of canon event. Obviously, you didn't want to miss out on it, so you went with them. Then shortly after you arrived, your expectations weren't met, and you realized how lame and boring it was. The same thing can be said about Valentine's Day. What are you going to do? Buy some lame card with copy-pasted text? Buy some flowers like everyone else? Hope to get the right chocolates for your Valentine? Hope the chocolates won't make them more obese than they probably already are? Then spend a lot of time preparing for some overpriced food and champagne. Like, come on. This isn't something to stress out over. And everything you can do on this day for someone you love, you can do on any other day of the year. Why does it have to be on Valentine's Day? Because an expectation exists. But maybe it's simpler than that. Maybe it's about having someone special, and the day serves as a grim reminder that you really want a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or whichever. I just don't think you understand what kind of dating/love market we live in. You think the economy is the only thing that's bad in modern day? No, of course not. Let me introduce you to 10Z, a Canadian streamer and former professional player. He starts dating a girl named, and I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, Kaide, at 17 years old. They moved in together a few weeks after meeting, and they had a relationship for almost 7 years total, being engaged since 2022. In that time frame, Kaide was diagnosed with leukemia. So 10Z quit competitive play at the peak of his career and cut down on full-time streaming in order to take care of her. He paid all the expenses, medical bills, rent, household costs, and accompanied her through every step of her recovery, which included chemotherapy. At the same time, he kept her channel and audience growing while she was sick. Then in 2026, she announced on Twitter and Instagram that she separated from 10Z after a mutual decision and asked for privacy to move forward. So even after being together for 7 years, being engaged, being helped through life and cancer, it still wasn't enough for her. She still felt the need to go discover herself. And if that story alone won't stop you from caring about Valentine's Day, then I don't know what will. The holiday is overrated, unless you're celebrating it in grade school with custom-made Valentine's Day boxes. I myself crafted a tank out of a Nike shoebox back then, and even though it probably looked like dog shit, that didn't stop my young imagination from seeing it as the best thing ever. Some classmates would hook you up with quality candy like Skittles, and your future enemies would plague you with those bland candy hearts that taste like chalk. The cards given out would often have funny messages, which are way more entertaining than the quotes yapping about love. Flirty messages will never be as promising as the taste of a blueberry Jolly Rancher. So what's the priority here? A sugar rush while laughing with your friends, or cooties? It's as simple as first grade math, yet we've made this equation more complicated throughout the years. And for what? What has it done to us mentally? Just look at these depressing memes I kept seeing about not being alive. All you need to do on Valentine's Day is love yourself. And keep close to the OGs. Close to your brothers that won't leave you on red for weeks and will hopefully do whatever activity you want to do. Video games, drinking, going to the gym, because I certainly will. Valentine's Day is Arms Day.
It's basically an 8-hour arm workout.
And remember, if at any time you get the slightest sense of jealousy when seeing a couple in public, remind yourself that their relationship could be ended easily by switching their phones and exposing them with all the people they probably cheat with in the DMs.